Imagine your body has a high-tech security system. Now imagine that system accidentally launches a full-scale missile strike because a piece of dust walked through the front door. That is an allergy. For most of human history, allergies were nearly non-existent. Today, they are a global epidemic. To understand why, we have to look back thousands of years to when our immune systems were fighting a much dirtier war. Our story begins with immunoglobulin E, or Ag. This is the antibody responsible for your sneezing and itching. For our ancestors, IgE wasn't a mistake, it was a lifesaver. It evolved to detect and expel parasites, specifically helminths, or parasitic worms. When these worms entered the body, IgE would trigger mast cells to release a chemical called histamine. This caused coughing, sneezing, and diarrhea, all designed to physically eject the invaders from the body as fast as possible. The first recorded allergy death in history is believed to be King Menes of Egypt, around 3000 BC, who reportedly died from a wasp sting. But for the average person in the ancient world, hay fever didn't exist. People lived outdoors, slept in the dirt, and drank unpasteurized water. Their immune systems were constantly at work fighting actual threats. Because the IgE system was busy fighting worms and bacteria, it didn't have the boredom required to start attacking harmless things like ragweed or peanuts. Everything changed during the Industrial Revolution. As we moved into paved cities and developed modern sanitation, our environment became too clean. This leads us to the hygiene hypothesis. The theory suggests that because our immune systems are no longer occupied by parasites, they've become hypersensitive. Without a real enemy to fight, the IgE antibodies start shadowboxing. They identify harmless proteins in pollen or cat dander as parasites and launch the same violent inflammatory response our ancestors used to fight off tapeworms. By the 1800s, British physician John Bostock was the first to officially describe hay fever, but he noted it was a disease of the upper class, because the wealthy lived in the cleanest environments. Today, allergies aren't just for the elite. They affect over 50 million Americans. We've traded the danger of parasites for the discomfort of chronic inflammation. Our bodies are essentially running Stone Age software in a Silicon Age environment. The evolution of allergies is a classic case of an evolutionary mismatch. What was once a genetic superiority, an aggressive immune system that kept you alive in a world of parasites, has become a glitch in a world of hand sanitizer and HEPA filters. We aren't broken. We're just too prepared for a war that we've already won.